We're gonna get after these nasty fuel tanks and wheels on Franny. And so let's get a look here. Alright guys, so this was the first time that I ever really used aluminum brightener. I did do some wheels, some front wheels for Betty, and I think you've already seen that video, but I thought, you know, when I started doing this video, I thought I would be talking you through it, but I was so into the fact that I was doing these wheels and these tanks that I really didn't say a whole lot. But so I went to O'Reilly's and I bought a gallon of Superior Products aluminum brightener, and that's what I'm using on the truck. And it basically, the instructions say spray it on and rinse it off. You know, I do a little scrubbing on this stuff because I don't think it's been cleaned in, you know, 10 or 15 years, and there was a lot of heavy corrosion. So I sprayed it on, I scrubbed it in, I rinsed it off, I sprayed it on, I scrubbed it in, I rinsed it off, and you know, I didn't really talk a whole lot, but that's basically what the process was. And it's funny because, you know, I bought this spray bottle and I'm pumping that trigger like 400 million times throughout this process, and I never even thought about using a sprayer, like a yard sprayer. I had bought a couple of the 1 gallon hand pump yard sprayers to do other stuff like tire shine and, you know, Glide for doing tire mounts and dismounts, but I never have used them. And so I had a couple of brand new ones in the shop, and it just never even dawned on me until I was editing this video that, man, I must have pumped that little $8 squeeze bottle 100,000 times during this hour and a half it took me to do these tanks. You'll see that the stuff works really good, but where there's some heavy stains, like from where the exhaust elbows were rotted out and it was dripping rust on the tanks for, you know, 8 or so years, I had to treat it several times, and I'm really surprised at how well the tanks and wheels turned out on this truck. Alright, so I think the secret is to not do so much at a time that it re-dries. you know, I honestly can't believe the difference. Look at the difference between these two wheels. And while you're doing it, you're thinking, oh, you know, it's cleaning up okay. But until you see them next to each other, yeah, man, it's just an amazing difference. See that wheel?
Okay, 2 more wheels. We'll be done. I am soaked to the bone. This is just Superior Products aluminum brightener from O'Reilly's. 12 bucks, 13 bucks for the gallon. This tire is flat. Won't have to get after it. Well guys, man, I think it looks 100 times better, doesn't it? Now, granted, you know, it ain't polished, but compared to what it did look like and to what it looks like now, I mean, the aluminum is nice and bright. I should have done the deck plate, even though that deck plate's not going to stay on there. We'll tune it up anyway. Hey, every little bit helps, right? But anyways, sweat to death. Sweat all the way through my clothes. But you see the before and after. Just use Superior brand aluminum brightener. And I scrubbed it in, but it really just says spray it on and rinse it off. If you wait too long, it re-dries the dirt back on. But, you know, if they are a little bit dirty and you just give her a little spritz, and rub it with the brush. Don't get any in your eyes, and then rinse it off. It makes it look really nice. Let's take a quick tour around the piece. So, there you have it. All the aluminum is brightened. Now there's still just a slight little dark spot from the rust that had been dripping down this thing forever. I mean, it's not perfect, but it does look way better than it did. We still got to get the stairs on here, so my co-pilot Jessica can ride along with me when we take this on the main voyage. This truck needs washed again, but I just couldn't stand looking at this old nasty aluminum anymore. So again, Superior brand aluminum brightener, and look at it, just look at it, 100% better. Thanks for coming, guys. Appreciate you watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Check out jamespretty.shop. Get some swag. Help us out with some money for these trucks. We'll see you.